already.
Police in Manhattan said they responded to an emergency call
She
on
died of
Wednesday
natural
morning
causes.
and found Trachtenberg unconscious and unresponsive.
Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm. It's T-Crow's podcast as the crow flies. No lies are told, just game is sold, but it's all free. All you got to do is listen to me, Big D, and we gon' fly high in the sky on another level. We talk topics like politics, no tricks, taking game to the lane, no shame, and other things like the good game of football, basketball, other sports. But wait, there's more. Nikki Jean just walked through the door. Now we gonna talk about social topics and media with relationships. Let's not forget Anthony Scott Dover with offensively offensive, where he is unapologetically offensive. Just listen and you'll get it. With T. Crow as the crow flies. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the most incredible podcaster of them all, Mr. T. Crow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he's very, very handsome.
Oh yeah, people. Oh yeah. Listen, when I get with this dude here, I can't help but laugh. Rewind when y'all check it out and see what just happened. But anyway, welcome to As the Crow Flies podcast. It's probably offensive. Hey, I'm T. Crow, the host with the most, and I like butter on all my toast. And I'm with Mr. TJMD.
Hello.
And listen, we're going to bring you another great show. Just stay with us and involve yourselves, and we're going to enlighten you on everything around the globe. Sports, politics, life, us, you, whatever you want to talk about, we're here for you. Yes. And I thank you for your support. And you can catch us on iHeart, YouTube, Spotify, Spreaker, and Facebook. And no, there's others.
No, that's all. That's all.
No, Apple Music. There you go.
Apple.
But listen,
Music.
Oh yeah, but
we're Apple Music too. All right,
man. Listen, we're growing, man. Listen, and it's up to you, and we thank you. And the farther we can reach, the more we can teach.
Yeah. Oh, you just amusing yourself with this rhymes, right?
I don't mean to rhyme, but it just happens on time.
Oh yeah, that was accidental.
Yeah, they're all accidental.
Yeah.
But I like the shirt.
Thank you. That
sweatshirt, Run DMC, that started the rhyming, right, people?
This is a sweet classical sweatshirt.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to derobe here soon. Get too warm.
Time out.
Just the sweatshirt.
Okay.
Just a hoodie.
Pause. Anything as they say in New York, pause. He said derobe in front of me. Man, listen, you already know how I get down.
You're all woman. You told us that the last show. I'm all woman. I said you are. I thought you was a guy all this time. Wait a minute, you accidentally played a sound effect while I was saying something important to you.
No, because I want everybody to know. Okay. I like all women.
Okay.
I ain't all women. Everybody knows that.
They're not all women.
But listen, we're gonna talk about started off. Roberta Flack died. Yes. All you people out there who got a little soul in your system.
Soul sister.
You got a little man, Roberta Flack. She was how old?
88.
88. Listen, we're in our 50s now, and so that means she was 30 plus years older than us.
Yeah.
35 or more.
Uh-huh.
And she had that song, Killing Me Softly. What is what? Listen, I can't sing it.
Right.
That was her song. I'll Be Sure took it. Then the Fugees took it.
Yeah.
But what do you remember about Roberta Flack?
I don't remember a whole hell of a lot about Roberta Flack. My mother was a fan of Roberta Flack. So in the 70s, my mother did have some Roberta Flack records. And so I knew who Roberta Flack was. And I knew that song that you just mentioned, Killing Me Softly, had been covered by two other artists who were very popular in the 80s and 90s. I'll Be Sure in the 80s and then again in the 90s.
Right on.
With
right
the
on.
Fugees. They recorded that song. So
Right.
that was like her most popular hit, right?
Right.
So yeah, Roberta Flack was a great singer. I don't know if she wrote that song or not. But yeah, she was
I don't know if she wrote it or not, but I know she had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
And it was her song, so
you don't have a lot to do with it if you don't write it. You just perform it. A lot of times these songwriters will
I don't know what they do.
They get a song from somebody who can't sing, who wish they could sing, but they're a good songwriter. You know, I know several bands. I'm not gonna name them right now, but if you read the back of the CD or the used to have the albums,
And they had to put the words there.
they're coming back with albums, vinyl now. My daughter, I actually gave her a record player because she wanted one. Right, she's 11 years old. I actually gave her a record player for Christmas. And you know, she wanted a Michael Jackson Thriller album. And I said, man, I had this when I was a kid. When I was a kid.
I was like, what did she do with it?
She played it, man, on a record player. And then I was looking, she also wanted Taylor Swift. So I had bought her a Taylor Swift album as well. But I opened up these albums and they got a lot of information in there. And they sometimes tell you who wrote a song or co-wrote it with the artist, and a lot of these hit songs from some of these bands are just bought from some people who are songwriters who can't sing a lick, and they're trying to get paid for the work, so they sell the music to some big band. Like I know there's some rock bands who have bought some songs.
Yeah, from some soulful singers.
Yeah,
and vice versa, and they turn them into hits.
Yeah.
What hell's bells?
So Roberta Flack was a big singer back in the 70s. I don't know when she started in the 60s or.
Well, it put like this: if she's 35 years older than us, when we were born early 70s, 70. I'm gonna say she started in the 60s or 50s. That's just me.
Okay. So she was 88.
Yeah, and
so go back 88.
Rest in peace, Roberta. You was a hell of a pioneer. You made it so that people like myself and my podcasting partner can get on these airwaves.
Okay.
Am I right or wrong?
I don't know if she had anything to do with that, but that was a very sweet sentiment for you.
For you to gotta love the ladies. Okay.
Yeah. So to the friends and family of
Roberta Flack,
condolences.
Okay, now there was another person that died. And you know, like we do celebrity deaths, so she's a celebrity also. It's the Golden Girl. Well, no, my bad. I ain't talking about Golden Girls. Listen,
Gossip Girl.
Okay, that's a totally different age range. Golden Girl's up here, Gossip Girl down here.
Michelle,
I ain't saying nothing wrong with anybody up here because I'm right here and I'm coming up here with you. God willing.
They understand that it was a mistake. They are used to you usually saying something offensive toward the females, but this time that was just a mistake. And Michelle Trachtenberg was only 39 years old.
Yeah, down there 40.
That was
right.
Gossip Girl was found unresponsive. And
right. They said so far they say natural causes, but there's been no foul play involved. Listen, when the good Lord says it's time for you to bring yourself on in, you gotta. There's no arguing. There's no saying no. You bring yourself in. So if they say it's natural causes at 40 years old, 39, 40 years old, then, you know, she lived a good life and that's what God wanted. Hey, that's God's will. And we have to say condolences.
Yeah, condolences.
To her family and fans.
She was young, 39.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, T. Crow, this reminds me of, I often wanted to hook up with chicks who was in their 30s. And I have a lot of time, I felt like me being a tad bit older than a lady who's in her 30s, that might not be a good match.
Well, guess what?
You know what? Yeah.
Guess what? Now it might be.
But you never know when
Because you never know when the good Lord's gonna come knocking.
Because you could have a girlfriend or wife who's 39 and they die, and that's sad.
It's very sad,
especially if they're hot. I don't remember.
No, time out. Don't deceive people. See, this is what I be talking about.
What?
You hear what he just said?
What?
They might die.
Yes,
and
they might.
And it's sad.
And even if they're,
he said, especially if they're hot.
Well, if
they're not hot, it's not sad. Oh no, we just get rid of another one.
No.
That's what he thinks. Not Johnny, not T. Crow. Oh no, way.
It's still sad, no matter what.
Well, why'd you have to say that?
Because I just think it's worse when a hot chick dies. That's such a waste. You know what I'm saying? When a hot chick dies, oh my God, that's worse. That's even sadder than a regular person dying. Okay, than a regular person.
You know what, though?
You know what I'm saying?
We're never.
It's twice as bad than a boogin dying. I mean, when a boogin dies, you pat somebody on the back and be like, "Oh, you poor," you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! There we go.
Your sister was a boogin and she passed away. That's too bad. But if your sister is real hot or ex-girlfriend, a girlfriend, wife, you know, saying whoever it is, you know, single person, it doesn't matter what the relationship is to anyone else. But when they pass away and they're still super
so
hot.
Here's what we gotta say right here, people. What he's saying is, if you're super hot and fine, it's sad. If you're a boogin, who gives a damn?
No. See, I said
that's what you just said.
People love boogins. You said you love boogins.
I love boogins. Listen, I don't know what a boogin is. To me,
yes, you do.
I find beauty in every person because that's God's work.
You go.
I find beauty. Listen, I find beauty in everyone.
There's a lot of people you don't even like. You talking about you find beauty in every person.
That's because they show me ugliness.
Yeah.
But if I don't know you, and you could be quote unquote, I don't know what it is. I'm not shallow Hal like somebody I know.
I'm not shallow Hal.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying I think it's worse when a hot chick dies than a regular person.
Okay, let me ask you this. The whole world went upside down when Mother Teresa died.
Mother Teresa. Okay, yeah.
And was she hot? She wasn't Princess.
No,
I didn't like when Princess died either. Princess died. I was one of the few that was upset because I wanted to meet her.
There you go.
I want to meet Mother Teresa.
But you never.
I want to meet Mother Teresa too, though.
You were more upset.
No, you don't know that. I wanted to meet Mother Teresa as well.
More upset when Princess died.
Says who?
A person you don't know and have never met. You were more upset. Boo. Princess Diana died.
Because you know why?
Boo.
Princess Diana was only, 10 years older than us?
I don't know.
10, 11 years old. I could knock her down at that time. I couldn't knock Mother Teresa. She was 100.
See? There you go.
I was thinking of something else, but listen, people, hey, listen, people, don't put that against me, but I'm telling you right here, right now, anybody knows me, I do a lot of charity work, and me and Mother Teresa, my mom's name is Teresa. I love Teresa.
Now you got it.
Me and Mother Teresa would have did a lot of great work together, and me and Diana would too. You understand me? I would have had some princesses as well.
You got to bring up your charity work to justify the fact that you didn't give a damn about Mother Teresa.
I did give a damn. No one knew why I was grieving that day. I said, Mother Teresa passed away.
A holy and pious nun. Okay.
I said she passed away that day, and it hurt me.
Oh, right.
And listen, okay. What about Miss Jane Pittman?
Oh, who's that? Jane Pittman.
You don't know? You're black?
Wait a minute.
Oh, man, see? We got to do our research, people. She died in old age too. And I remember, listen, I'm just going to say, you ain't got to be the finest person walking when you pass away or living to be fine in the life of God. I don't believe that. This guy does. Lena Horne was banging. Hey, listen, you remember Raquel Welch? Mm-hmm. One of the finest white women ever walked this planet. That motherfucker was banging. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Mm-hmm. She didn't do the work Mother Teresa's did.
Right. So what's your point?
My whole point is this, man. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Okay. And when you go to God and those pearly gates.
What if everybody is beholding the beauty?
Well, then it does when that's what I'm about to get to. Okay. It does on your actions.
All right. I didn't say that. I'm trying to look up a picture of Michelle Trachtenberg because I don't remember.
It's on all you gotta do is Google.
Okay.
It's on there. And you'll see her. She, wow, people. This
Show
guy,
me a picture
my
of Michelle
co-host,
Trachtenberg. Listen, all I'm saying,
we're going to have to get some lawyers.
what for? Why do we need attorneys? Because I'm giving an opinion that when a hot chick dies, it's worse than a regular person.
Okay, let me ask you this.
It's worse.
Was it bad? Never mind. Let's just skip that. Because we're going to go, I'm going deep in the rabbit hole. This guy here, he doesn't deal with boogans.
I do too. I love boogans.
Well, why is it so bad for me to love boogans?
I didn't say it was bad. I just said you love them because you said you love boogans. I just said, okay, well, you love boogans. I didn't say it's bad to love them. It's good to love them. It's great to love boogans. You know
Right
what I'm
on,
saying?
right on.
We can be both big boogin lovers, but it's so much more comfortable.
When we talk about that instead of you, because you're digging us into a hole.
We ain't in a hole. What's wrong with me?
Oh, he's digging us into a hole, people.
You know, Michelle Trachtenberg was 39.
Yeah, that's damn near 40.
She was young. And if she was beautiful, that makes it worse that she died so young.
At 39 is young?
Yes, 39 is young. Yeah. And I was just saying, that reminds me.
Is that young, people?
Yes, 39 is young, dude.
Listen, when I was young, 39 was not young.
But it is.
39 is young now because we're what?
55?
I'm 54, so we're old.
Okay.
So that's why 39 is young. 39 still ain't young.
It is young. It don't matter what age we are. We didn't realize it was young when we were teenagers. We thought everybody.
Well, you know what? I run into people when I'm working and shit. They say, "Hey, young man." They call me still young man, and this and that. I was like, "Man, listen,
yeah,
I'm probably older than you. I still got them wrinkles and all that."
Right. Because we dark skinned and we smooth. You know what I'm saying?
And then they ask the age. I'm like, I am older than you.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm 51. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, I'm 54.
Yeah.
What? They're like, what? I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yes, I get a lot of people saying you don't look it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel it either. You understand me?
But 39 is still young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 49 is young.
So I guess we're still young.
No.
But we're middle aged.
No, we're middle aged. We're not going to probably live to see 100.
Do you want to?
Only if I could stay in good shape. Like
No, just say if you can still hump.
No, medical technology is progressing. If I got if I got to be aching and paining and limping and walking with a hump in my back, what's the point of still being alive?
Right. I'm dead walking. Dead man walking.
You know, if you got a poop bag hanging off your side, you know what I'm saying?
I know people young that got them hanging. I know
Okay.
young women that have them. Hey, you ever had sex with a woman that had one of them?
No.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Was she hot? You hit a poop bag lady.
See, I asked you the question. You assumed with me.
You hit a poop bag lady. He's a poop bag hitter.
Man, I was in my early 20s, man. I was in shape.
Yeah.
She was fine as a motherfucker. I didn't know.
Yeah.
It was dark. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It was too late.
So
I'm done talking about it now.
No, don't be done. You brought
No,
it up.
it was too late.
You brought it
No,
up.
I'm done. It was too late.
You brought up hitting the poop bag lady. So
Well, let's change something.
why don't you?
She might be watching.
So it ain't gonna hurt her feelings. She was like, he said I was hot. What are you doing? What are you doing with the sound effects, man? Would you get off the sound effects?
I gotta change something.
Oh my god.
Because this guy here, he's gonna go deep to the rabbit hole. I'm not trying to go. You understand me? Oh boy. You can't be sweating in his hat. This is when I was a young man.
Ain't nobody said anything
She was fine,
wrong
man.
with
I didn't know.
was hitting the poop bag lady. Even if you hadn't known, you still should have hit the poop bag lady if that was what you was into.
It ain't what I'm into. Who's into shit like that, Dover? This guy. Who's in? Listen, you got a bag on your. Hey, listen, you got a bag of shit you walk around with. I would have knocked you off. Who's into that? This guy is fucking cynical.
Listen, I'm saying that there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, who's walking around like, hey, listen, I don't want to knock you off unless you got a bag of shit on your waist.
She don't have to hide the poop bag for you to hit it. She just
Who hides them? You can't. It's called a colostomy bag. You can't take it off.
okay, good.
You just don't look at it. and then you go to
I'm
town.
not saying anything's wrong with them.
And what do you say? What do you say? You pound them, or what do you say? What's your words? I say bulldoze. You say pound or
slam DM? I don't know. But
bang them. That's your word.
Oh, you can. Okay, but yeah.
This guy here, he's my favorite.
You should pound poop bag ladies just as much as you pound poop bagger.
Listen, I don't pound poop bag ladies. Listen. Never mind. We're not talking about. You see,
I'm saying
we're not talking about no more of my
I'm saying
ex experiences that I had as a young man
it's
growing
a good
up.
thing that you didn't discriminate against the poop bag lady.
Why would I?
And not.
Let me ask you a question. Are you perfect?
No.
Okay.
No.
Neither am I.
I'm fat and bald, man.
Well, now, but back then, was I perfect? I was 99.9%.
I'm still sexy. Ew.
I can't comment on that.
A stripper told me that one time.
You ever dated a stripper?
No.
Okay. Don't ask me.
They were too flighty.
Why is that? That's what you want.
You know,
You trying to have a serious relationship with one, a stripper?
No.
Okay.
No.
What are you talking about then?
But anyway, I'm just saying.
This ain't even a dating show. Listen, we got our show that we call a dating show that everybody, you know what? It picked up a lot of steam on YouTube. Listen, go to As Crow Flies, you look it up, and it's a great show. This one here is picking up steam too as well, I can see. And we're not even talking about that. But I just wondered if this man here has ever dated a stripper. He was known to be in strip clubs. He was known to dance.
I was not known to be anywhere.
But he's known to give up a couple $dollars here and there.
Well,
listen, who doesn't?
You don't go to a strip club and just
no way.
No money.
Hell no, not me. I had $55 that I would give away.
$55?
$55.
That's all?
That's it.
A big baller like yourself.
You know why?
Only giving away
$55. I saw one that I liked now was getting all 55. Except for the 5 that I'm giving to the lady when I first walk in, and she walks around and asks, "What you got for me?" I got 5 ones.
So you shortchanged those other girls who were shaking their booty?
No, I'm in another room. I'm spending all $50 in that room real quick when I'm leaving. And listen, I tell you the secrets off camera. What you do when you're in that room alone. Those that know. Those that don't know, don't know. But I'm gonna have to educate him on what we used to do.
What did you used to do?
I ain't talking about it on camera.
Why not?
It's terrible. It's not me. I learned the game.
I didn't do anything terrible.
No, wait, not me either. But anyway, so you never did a stripper?
No, unfortunately. I still wouldn't mind dating a stripper.
I was young.
I don't frequent.
I was in my early 20s. I dated 1 or 2 or 3.
Well, check you out.
And it only lasted for 1 or 2 or 3 minutes, but I dated them.
Okay.
One jumped off a fucking roof.
Oh, that don't sound good.
Oh, it wasn't. She broke both her legs. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Damn, what you do?
I didn't show up.
And she was that mad about it?
Mm-hmm.
God, so nut job, huh?
Pretty much.
Crazy person.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of idiot would jump off?
She was fine as a motherfucker.
For
I ended up seeing her years later. I'm like, damn, you still gorgeous. She became a fucking nurse, and she became a what is it? A PRN or whatever. And she is making big bank right now. She still got that body, and she was stripping like a motherfucker. So if you watching, Jay Creep still remembers you.
Hey, what kind of idiot would jump off a roof for you?
Somebody likes me. How about that? There's people that like me, Dover.
Yeah, but not enough to jump off a roof.
Oh, they were jumping over more than roofs back then for me.
Oh,
I was a young man.
Okay, big balls.
I ain't saying nothing.
All right.
Let's move to the next topic.
Mm-hmm. Well, condolences to the friends and family of Michelle Trachtenberg. Okay.
Yeah, condolences. And we talking too much about Johnny Creep's past. And a lot of people out there don't want to know Johnny Creep's past, but there's more people that want to know Johnny Creep's past, and we ain't gonna give it to you for free.
Okay.
Game ain't to be sold. Well, be told, it's to be sold.
Okay.
You want Johnny Creep's past? Get up some dollars.
Let's move
on. Joy Reid got canceled.
Joy Reid's show.
Yeah, her show got canceled.
She didn't get
NBC, right.
MSNBC.
Right, her show got canceled.
It's a news station for those of you who've never heard of MSNBC that nobody watches, apparently. Yeah, I won't say nobody. It's still a million people that watch it, but
there's a lot of people watching.
Yeah.
And the thing about it was they got a lot of people to switch. See, they're more of a liberal station.
They got more people to switch. They used to be Republicans, right?
And then they used to be liberal.
But they hate Trump.
They hate Trump, so they switched over, became conservative. No, it's going. No, you're right. They were liberal, and when Trump got elected again, they started liking him a little bit more, and so they got a lot more listeners and viewers. That
now they're switching back.
They're switching back. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So they're like, you know what, George? You're too.
So they're butt kissers. They're jumping in the butt kissing line for Trump. You see all these billionaires that was at the inauguration, all of them who used to, including Elon Musk, that used to criticize Trump.
Right.
Now all of a sudden they can't wait to lick his butt.
I don't get that kind of talk, but anyway.
Listen, metaphorically speaking, I'm not saying.
Well, they're kissing his ass, yeah, because they want government funding for their projects.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you think about it, is the project really funding them? You know what? If you ask for $70 million, right? Dover, I'm going to ask you a question. Out of the $70 million, how many of those millions go to your project?
I don't know.
Well, the question is, you're not going to put all $70 million in your project.
If I ask the government for $70 million,
yeah,
and they give me $70 million,
yeah, you're going to put $35 to $40 million in your project, and you're going to pocket the rest.
No, I'm going to put.
Guess what? Dover. Let me call you citizen of the decade.
Listen,
everyone else does that.
No, if I ask the government for $70 million, they give it to me. First off, I'm gonna be thinking y'all dumb as hell. Why would y'all give me $70 million just because I asked for it? And secondly, I'm going to take all $70 million and put it into the project. Now I'm going to be thinking I am going to be paid as an employee of the project. So why should I pocket?
Well,
part of the money?
I can tell you why. Because
I got a toaster already. I got a microwave, a big
these
TV.
Guys,
I got a nice car. Why do I need to pocket the money?
Well, here's the question. You think they care about the little bit of money they're going to make as an employee? You think they care about that?
I don't think they care. Not. They want a yacht. You know what I'm saying?
And they got yachts.
They want a jet.
They own the makers of the yachts.
They
right?
want a private jet.
They own the makers who make the jets. Okay. They're making rockets.
They want a jet set around the world.
Right. They own rockets.
And swim in the...
hey, what's a jet compared to a rocket, man?
Swim in the rainforest when you can get some little worm crawling up your penis and then have to come back to America to get it removed. That's what they want to do. Go to the tropics.
Hey, jury. Retract that last statement.
No, don't. Let it soak into your brain, okay?
But I'm just going to tell you.
Let it marinate and carry.
These rich dudes don't give a damn about you, me, you, anybody. If you're worth, I can say it like this. If you're worth $10 billion.
Yeah.
And you're not doing anything for the people to give away. If you give away half of $10 billion, you still got 5 left, right?
$5 billion, yeah.
What would $5 billion do for a state, for a nation? And then, hold on, not just those billionaires, every billionaire give away half of their billions.
Yeah.
What would that do for this country and the poor people?
Everything.
My whole point.
Listen, right now.
And you still got minus. If you're only worth $1 billion, you give away half of that, you still got $500 million. You can't live on $500 million?
Yeah, I can. Okay. That's exactly why I wouldn't hoard the money and...
There's no reason to hoard the money.
And pocket it. I'd put it into the project. And plus that, listen, there's a lot of MAGA dorks out here right now. People we know, dumb assholes.
Oh, there's a whole lot I know.
And
there's a whole lot of libertards that I know too. That
yeah. But they ain't saying a whole hell of a lot. But
not right now. They're just hating.
Saying that Trump is the worst president ever. Be like in a month, he is.
He's only had a month. He's only had a month.
But
listen, and we're not promoting Trump. We're just saying dude's only been in for a month, and you guys are hating like this.
Yeah.
After what we already went through for 4 years.
Yeah. Give him time. He might end up being the worst president, but you can't determine that.
You can't determine that right now,
right? But they don't like what Elon's doing. Oh no. There's a lot. They don't like what Elon's doing. There's a lot of MAGA dorks who act like everything that Elon is doing is great, and y'all just mad because Kamala lost the election. And I'm thinking that's some bullshit. That really is some bullshit, because what Elon is doing, he's got two companies, SpaceX and Tesla,
Right.
that he doesn't pay any taxes on, centered here in the U.S.
Right.
He gets government funding.
And NASA funding. But hold on, here's the thing I was questioning about before I cut you off. Isn't NASA funded by the government?
Yes.
So why is NASA funding him and the government's also
Because
funding him?
SpaceX does projects for NASA.
Right. They
But NASA
they subcontract the projects out.
yeah. So they won't have to
Mhm.
be as big because people just hate it when there's big government.
Right.
And so you need to cut some of these government jobs. You got way too many government employees. So let's take out the people who are mining the nuclear bombs. Why don't we? Why don't we take out the workers and fire them? The ones who are keeping track of the nuclear weapons. Oops. You got to rehire them next week because we realized that firing of the nuclear employees was stupid. That was dumb. So they end up having to rehire some of these federal employees because they're just firing people off the riff without actually knowing exactly what the details of their job is.
Listen.
So
Go ahead. You finish.
so some of these MAGA dorks are defending what Elon is doing, and they know damn well that Elon, or they should know, they're in denial. Some people are just delusional. You know, they just agree with everything and act like Trump is working for Jesus. Trump is just working for Jesus, and so is Elon, because Elon agrees with Trump. But that's not close to being true. This Trump, actually, there's so many videos of him hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, Epstein said Trump was his best friend.
And speaking of that, we got something to talk about on that level here in a second.
But
Continue.
All right. So Elon right now is making all these cuts, but really what he's doing is just cutting off other
cutting off other countries' fat.
Yes,
Other companies, my bad. Other companies' fat.
Yeah, and he's cutting off other companies who get government subsidies and saying, well, we need to cut some of this waste. We need to cut a lot of this waste. And they thought, picking U.S. aid would be an easy one. That Americans would be like, oh yeah, we don't need to give any money away to anybody else.
That's what they've been doing.
Yeah, we need to keep.
That's why it was easy for them to pick one.
Yeah, USA. Let's take that one. Nobody will care.
Nobody will care about that, right?
Yeah.
And then, but what they're doing, they're backdooring. excuse me, a lot of other fundings and things of that nature, which is costing people jobs and it's costing people their livelihood. And you know what? In some scale, it's good. Some scale, it's not. We just have to wait and see how it pans out.
Now, I posted something on Facebook. Was it yesterday? And this is after I had done a little research and found out that the government also gives billions of dollars away to pharmaceutical companies, and then they go and charge us extra. They don't give us.
Well, you know why, don't you?
On medicine, they charge you more than what
you know
they
why?
need to. What?
Because that's dope dealing.
Okay. Then
that's what America is listen, our money comes from dope dealing.
The government also gives money away to the oil and gas companies here in the United States.
That's extortion.
And then they go and sell some of the product out of
dope dealing
overseas.
It's dope dealing, man.
People say, "Well, why do we need to buy gas?"
But they want to put the dope dealer in the hood away. He's doing the same thing that America does. We buy a product cheaper, mix it up, cook it up, sell it back, get our product, which is wrong because you're killing your hood.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you go out elsewhere and do it, let's take Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar was a revolutionary. He said, we're going to make this shit here. We're not going to sell it here, but we're going to take it to America. And we're going to make billions.
Well, what the government needs to do, but they're not going to do it because they're dirty scumbag politicians.
Exactly.
Who are taking a lot of donations from these major corporations, so they can't tell them what to do, or else the donations will stop.
So who's really running America then?
The corporations.
The
corporations give money to the politicians, and the politicians
do what they say.
They get elected, and they give the money back to the corporations.
Yes.
With government subsidies and contracts.
So, and where did money come from?
Our pockets, taxpayers.
And how dumb are we to sit and keep doing it. But here's the thing. Okay, now we're going to talk about something, Dover. And listen, we're off topic right now, but it's the same topic. But I'm going to go off topic for 5 minutes. Dover.
Hold on before you get to it. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So if they really want to cut the fat, let's just stop giving money to pharmaceutical companies and oil and gas companies who are already rich. They already are profiting, but the oil and gas companies in this country are making the billions of dollars every day. They don't need taxpayers.
You did right, they don't need our money.
And then Trump wants to go and say, drill, baby, drill. They applied for so many permits to drill and never used them. So they don't want to drill anymore. They already have drilled enough holes in the ground.
And they're still sucking the oil out of those same holes.
Right. America is already number one in the world.
And you know what they do?
Oil.
And when they run out of low oil, they frack it.
Yeah. So
well, Biden and the liberals, they outlawed fracking, but Trump allowed it again. So they're sucking those damn wells dry. Listen, if you frack them, you're going to get everything you can get out of them.
Yeah, you fracking mother fracker.
But yeah, you're 100% right.
Okay.
You're 100% right.
Okay. So, but everybody, I'm just saying, whenever I see someone who's stupid, who thinks they're smart on Facebook posting dumb shit, this is so annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because they acting like Elon's doing such a great job. No, he's not. Okay.
I don't think he's doing a great job. I can't say he's doing a bad job.
A lot of the stuff
but what he's doing
is a lie.
It's a lie, but he's bringing money back.
To who?
It's not to us. But see, here's the thing.
When
people see money come back to the government, they think it's coming back to us.
Right.
So they're gonna applaud that.
And then
because they think money.
Yeah.
But they're gonna say, well, the money's coming back to us.
And then when he mentions, well, we might give $5,000 away, people act like they've already got the money. He
said he's giving $5,000 to every person in America, right?
He just said that.
Wasn't every person or
yeah, to everybody in America.
Everybody in America gets $5,000. Listen, is that all you worth?
People started acting like
I know motherfuckers that worked 3 months out of the year and got $12,000 back on their fucking taxes.
All taxpayers should get more than that. Actually, we're the ones paying for everything.
And guess what? See, here's the thing about people. You get happy over a lollipop when you're thirsty.
Yeah. I've seen this congressman or senator, I can't remember his name, but he's talking about how you shouldn't be sponging off the government. The government we're not sponging off the government, jackass. We're taxpayers.
The government sponges off us.
Yes, the government's sponging off us and giving our money away to companies that treat us badly. Pharmaceutical companies charge us way more than the drug is worth or it takes to produce it.
Okay, back to what I was going to say.
Okay, go ahead.
A little bit ago.
Go ahead.
Now, here's what I wanted you to think about, Dover, because you're my guy and you're a very smart dude.
Am I?
Oh, God. You really want to answer that? You've done a lot of... You're a very smart guy. I know you're smart.
Okay.
But have you done some dumb shit?
I'm
Hell yeah. I know you, man. Listen, I know.
Okay, I'm brilliant.
I didn't say that.
The jury is in.
Did I say that?
And
I said he's smart guy.
Over is brilliant.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
I better tread lightly.
Yeah.
But here's what I'm saying. He's a smart guy. He's been smart since I've known him. He's done some dumb shit that made me laugh growing up, man. I've been tears in my eyes, and I got the attention. He didn't even get shit.
That's the question.
Because I'm laughing. But here's the thing.
Are you sure you're misremembering?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I got in trouble for laughing at you.
Okay.
But here's the thing. With you're saying our government's taking the taxes from the people, and they're people are getting mad.
Mm-hmm.
What is the problem? Like being our country was founded by taxation without representation.
Yeah.
That's the Boston Tea Party getting thrown over.
Yeah,
so everyone says when they attacked the what building was that? The State House?
The Capitol building.
My bad, Capitol building. On January 6th of whatever year that was, 2020?
2 years ago.
Well, it was 2020.
Oh, 4 years ago?
Yeah, when they attacked
okay, yeah.
January 6th, 2020, when they attacked the Capitol building.
Yeah.
That's called Why couldn't they be called patriots?
Fine.
Listen, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Mhm.
They were some jackasses. They were radicals. They didn't do it the right way. If black people would have done it, we'd have been shredded along that line.
Mhm.
We get it.
Gunned down.
So that's why I like motherfuckers like that doing my dirty work. So you don't got to shoot me.
And get pardoned.
My whole point.
Yes.
Thank you. That's my point.
Bust in the Capitol and shit on Nancy Pelosi's desk and get
Yes.
pardoned.
Get pardoned.
Threaten to hang the vice president.
Yes.
And be pardoned.
And be pardoned. Is that a form of taxation without representation coming to fruit?
No. Because they're represented. They just didn't appreciate the representation.
Well, we get taxed for a lot of shit we ain't get represented on.
So bust in the Capitol building and threaten to kill everybody.
Well, what would you say would be your answer to stopping all this taxation?
I don't think we should stop the taxation.
So you're saying we should be taxed
Yes.
6 times for $1?
Listen, the amount of taxation is debatable, but it's a government. It's a civilized country. There has to be
Right,
some taxes.
right.
We're more.
Oh, I agree.
I'm more concerned with what they're doing with the tax dollars, not the fact that we are
Okay,
taxed.
okay.
People thinking we shouldn't have to pay taxes.
No, we do.
What about the traffic lights? Who's going to pay for them? What about the roads that are paved? What
Okay.
about the police,
Okay.
the firemen,
Okay.
the hospitals?
Okay.
Who's going to pay for that?
Okay, let me ask you this. So the poor man his dollar gets taxed before he gets it.
Yeah.
His dollar gets taxed every time he spends it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he has left.
Yeah.
That's okay with you?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want them to. Trump's so obsessed with giving rich people more tax breaks. I'm like, dude, please stop.
I don't agree with that.
Okay. Just everybody needs to pay taxes and everybody needs to pay their fair
Share.
of taxes. Stop
But
trying to
people
get out
don't
of
pay
it.
their fair share.
Yes, I know. That's a problem. But for people who think we should just not have to pay taxes, you're just not being realistic. It just makes 0 sense. You can't live in a society where things have to be paid for by your government.
Interesting.
And who's going to pay for it? You're
Us.
just going to let the streets crack
Us.
up and break and, lamps falling in the street lights, and just not telephone poles going down. There's a big
No, that shit needs to be taken care of, but
big
that's
bug
county.
flying
That's
around.
called county and your city
There's a big
taxes.
bug flying
Where?
around. Right there in front of your face. He's just like, oh, never mind. Anyway, you don't see
It's a
it.
stink bug. They come in from somewhere. I don't know where, but
You got still up.
yes, I could do my ancient Chinese secret.
Probably because of this Pittsburgh Steelers garbage.
Yeah, whatever. No.
But
But you're a Cowboy fan. You're in here, but you don't got to be Cowboy somewhere. But here's what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's your state,
yeah.
your local, and your county taxes. We already pay for that.
You pay city taxes, you pay
Yes.
state taxes.
And you pay county tax. Well, county taxes come from your fuel and things of that nature. So it's something else that we're going to have to get into another time.
But taxes are necessary.
They are necessary.
Listen, I myself would say any major corporation, I would say all individuals.
I'm going to need a drink.
He's gonna need a drink.
I'm going to need a drink, people. It's brand new.
You got it in a sack like a lion, like Willie the Lion.
I'm not with it.
Break it loose, Bubba.
I had this over the weekend. Didn't even open it.
Oh, that's good.
That's
You
just my
saved,
man Jimmy.
you saved it all the way up until Wednesday.
Yeah, man. I was tired this weekend. Didn't feel like drinking.
Oh, okay. You go, boy.
Well,
Anyway, we all need to be taxed, and all of us who generate revenue need to pay some
yeah,
taxes.
you gotta have your money taxed. I
I'm
get that.
actually for major corporations. If you employ more than 100 people, you should get a tax.
Oh, that's a big job. That's a big corporation.
Yeah.
If you're employing more than 100 people,
You
you're
should
making
get,
big money.
You should get a tax break for keeping your
Right.
facilities here in the United States.
I get that.
But Elon Musk has also facilities in China, and he pays a lot more taxes to the
Of
Chinese
course he does. Of course he does. Because you know why?
government.
They're a communist state, and they don't play that shit.
Yes.
You're not gonna come over here and make. Listen, he's not even a Chinaman, and so they pay an extra tax by being a foreigner to make money and employ their workers.
Did you
We're
just
doing
say
you.
Chinaman. That's totally politically incorrect. Chinaman. You can't say Chinaman. There's at least 3 Karens out there.
He's not Chinese.
So
So
okay.
therefore,
all right.
they're taxing me more because you can't come in our country and build your factories, make our people work for you, and not pay extra. Which I agree, and that's what America should do, but they didn't. They didn't. We didn't do that back when we let Honda in. We didn't do that back when we let Mitsubishi and all these other companies in.
Yeah.
So now Trump is like, you know what? If they're gonna do it to us and do it to other people, we need to do it to them too. And that money matters. You know, the way the Chinese run their shit, they're communists, right?
Commie
I'm not a commie. You're not a commie. But
the Russians are. He doesn't seem to mind that.
No, Putin's different. He's the same way. Try to build a factory in Putin's land. Man, you're gonna pay your ass off. And you're gonna make your money. And that's the same thing that happened in Chinese. Elon Musk has money he's making over there. His SpaceX gets most of his shit from them. Most of our shit comes from where? China.
All right.
On a boat, and we gotta pay tariffs, we gotta pay taxes, and they gotta do the same. They gotta do the same because we send a lot of our shit to them. But here's the thing. If I'm China or I'm America, you want to bring your companies over here, you want to hire my people, you want to do this, that, you're going to pay.
Honda gets a big tax break for having their.
Exactly. I wouldn't give it.
Oh, I would. Because they don't have to have their factories here.
You're
making
right.
cars.
You're
you
right.
need to give everybody a break if they employ a lot of people.
You're getting a break on the land.
Yes.
You're getting a break on the people.
Land that we wouldn't have been doing nothing with.
Says who?
Open fields.
Okay. But so what is our fields? Listen, man. Okay,
we had to cut the grass. Somebody would, and then that.
No, you're going to rent it out to somebody else. You're going to make your money, but you might not be making what you. Well, listen.
Probably be some.
Honda bought that land, what, 30, 40, 50 years ago?
Yeah, 50 years ago.
50 years ago. Honda bought that land. So I'm just saying, man, listen, there's a lot of things going into this.
Yeah. I'm just saying major corporations, not individuals who are rich, should be getting a tax break. If you are, you know what?
So, why can't I get a tax break?
You can.
Those are lights that are going to go downstairs in the new studio. What the hell?
You killed your bug.
Where'd it go?
Fell off right there by your hand.
Ah! Oh, shit. Give me something like, man, you see this dude here? Listen, man, we're doing a show, and this guy killing bugs.
In the middle of the show, because I'm I'm multi-talented.
I got a Terminator right
You
here.
could kill a bug and still talk about Elon Musk.
He got me. He got it, people.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is this. As a country, what we need to do is tighten up.
Tighten up.
We got to tighten up.
Tighten up, people.
Man, listen, we're the most wasteful country.
Get some six-pack abs. Tighten up.
Man, I ain't gonna get people. I might get 2 or 3. I've been working out, people. I worked out
Don't
today.
remember what you were saying.
You got me on track.
Tighten up.
We got to tighten up.
Tighten your booty.
I'm done for that. Just tighten up. And he said tighten your booty. Perfect segue to the next topic.
Okay, what's the next topic?
You know, P. Diddy lawyer quit him?
I didn't. But to me, that means something. I didn't know P. Diddy's lawyer quit. He resigned from the case and from representing Puff Daddy altogether.
Yeah, he quit.
Okay.
He's a brother.
Well, to me, that means something.
Well, he was part of a team. But he quit.
That means his morals.
Man, defense attorneys. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Got to him.
No, defense attorneys. You said it right. Morals and conscience. They haven't done. Johnny Cochran was the sweetest motherfucker I ever seen take the stand.
Okay.
I mean, not take the stand, but run the stand. I should say.
Question something.
You know what? His morals was save the black man from the brutality of L.A. And he did it to the utmost degree, and he saved OJ. Now listen, I'm an OJ fan. Everybody knows I love OJ.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he's innocent or guilty, but I love him. Man, OJ was the sweetest. That motherfucker was a juice.
Yeah.
You didn't like OJ?
You talking about his athletic ability?
I'm just talking about OJ as period.
A person.
Oh.
I liked his acting. You ever seen The Naked Gun?
Naked Gun was a funny show, and then he was in all of them.
He was Nordberg.
Nordberg, right?
It was funny. But I didn't like his murdering.
Who says he did it?
I believe he did. According to what I've seen.
You believe we walked to the moon too, and I proved to you we didn't.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
No, you did.
We use technology. We ain't gonna go to that. We use technology and science.
Yeah.
I proved to you we didn't walk on the moon.
Did not.
But anyway, you believe we walked to the moon, so
I believe we did go to the moon, and I believe OJ killed 2
We didn't go to the moon then, and I proved anybody who wants to challenge me. Dover had that smile. If you ever get that smile out of Dover, you know you won.
No,
because he's a hard ass.
That's not.
And I got the smile out of him. He's like,
true.
He did this.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He said,
I had to sit back and chill because you had your tinfoil hat on that day, and I just gave up on arguing with the tinfoiler. So I said, okay, all right, yeah. I still know that we've been to the moon. Okay. But I just was really not in the mood to just continue on.
Okay, I'm not in the mood to argue about it now.
Going back and forth at that time.
And I'm not either because we didn't land in 68, 69.
Yeah.
We didn't land.
Yes.
And I can prove to you the same way I proved to him.
You can't prove it.
I can't prove it. I just showed him proof.
Yeah. Tinfoilers argue hard. And nobody does.
And you're the tinfoiler. After come to find out, you're the tinfoiler. Where was it? You see how clear the camera was? Whose camera would be that clear? And it would. Never mind.
Nobody looks up more nonsensical information on the internet more than tinfoilers. Okay,
it's not nonsensical to me. I know we didn't do it then. We were in an arms race with Russia and China. Okay. We said we're going to get there first. Remember Sputnik?
All right,
but we're going off topic.
Getting off on a tangent.
But anyway, back to what I'm saying is, we're talking about OJ in the case.
Yes, you love OJ.
I like OJ.
Yeah.
Listen, and I got an OJ jersey I was going to wear today, but I'll wear it next show.
A throwback.
It's a throwback. It's from when he played the San Francisco days. I want the Buffalo Bills OJ. I got a lot of throwbacks, man. Listen, somebody stole about 12 of my shit, and I'm going to say it's my damn kids.
I don't like that.
I think it's my kids.
Oh.
They got my Terry Bradshaw, my Franco Harris.
Oh,
I know that. I know y'all got.
Those ain't worth it.
I got some Michael Jordans. Okay. Some Iversons. I ain't mad at my kids.
Will Chamberlain?
No, but I got some Kareem Abdul.
Okay. All right.
My kids got me. And it's all good because I love my children and they are just like their daddy.
Damn it.
You got me.
Mm-hmm.
But I want them back. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I don't want them back. Y'all, I tell you what y'all do. Y'all just get me another throwback. I might like a Wilt. Get me a LeBron. Yeah. His rookie year. That's a throwback.
Or a Tony Dorsett. That'd be so much better. But anyway, I didn't know OJ. I never met him.
I liked OJ. OJ was a charming guy, man. And listen, I like OJ, man. I just do. Right. Y'all can hate me and boo me and do me what you want.
I don't think anybody's hating and booing you. They're just probably surprised that you were loving a guy who.
I didn't say loving. I said like.
You were liking a guy who.
He didn't listen. He was proved not. How many people out there have been proven not guilty?
He wasn't proven.
Yeah, he was.
The verdict was not guilty.
That's proven. That means proven. Johnny Cochran did his job. Okay. Now we're talking about morals, and these attorneys. Listen, Johnny Cochran. I'm not saying OJ was guilty or innocent, but Johnny Cochran knew what was up. He just knew that the prosecution was too dumb to make the facts, and they had a racist on the team. That Johnny Cochran, he knew his angle was racism.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying with this. You take your angle and you go with it. He took the angle of racism. He's like, this motherfucker's a racist, so
played the race
card.
Yeah.
And that was right after Rodney King got his ass beat.
Yeah. So Furman was a racist and Furman dropped one of the gloves on OJ's
property. They said OJ dropped it, but everything else was in the bag.
Yeah. Why
would OJ drop that damn glove? Man, leave the juice alone.
Everything else was at Nicole's property.
But except what he brought back with him was in his bag.
Yeah.
The knife and everything. He had it wrapped up. That's what they say he threw away at the airport.
But they didn't find it.
No.
So no murder weapon. One glove at one place, one glove at the other place. Obvious frame up.
And they didn't fit. You must have quit. So we can move on.
P. Diddy's attorney.
Yeah, his attorney quit, man. So my question is this: what are they doing to P. Diddy's team? And what I'm thinking is this. That's why I brought up OJ. They don't want another OJ. They don't want another black motherfucker beating the system because they didn't let Epstein and Weinstein, Epstein?
Yeah, Weinstein and Epstein.
They didn't want those Steens beating the system. They didn't let the Steens beat them. We damn sure didn't let who else?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly beat the system. And we ain't gonna let your black ass Puff Daddy beat the system either.
Yeah.
OJ ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
And me and my brother talked about that a long time ago when something happened and somebody didn't even hit the white chick. They busted the window in their own car and the white chick was in the car with the kid. And we was like, OJ ruined it. They took that black motherfucker to jail. He was in the right. She stole his wallet. She took his pager. She took his phone. She took his car keys. He busted the window in his own car to get in because he had nothing said in there. And guess what they said? We taking your black ass to jail because there was a white woman involved. OJ ruined it. So you black motherfuckers, keep your hands off them white girls. And I mean it. And you white women, you better keep your hands off these black dudes because don't trigger them. But here's the thing I want to tell you. OJ didn't get mad because she divorced him.
Hold on.
He got mad because she was doing them freaky things to other motherfuckers.
Hold on. Did you just say you want to keep your hands off these black guys?
No, I said the black guys better keep their fists and their hands off these white women.
Okay.
OJ fucked that up for a long time. We gotta, and I told the white woman, keep your hands off them white dudes too, black dudes too.
See, you just said it again.
Yeah, because you know what? Because you're gonna trigger us. We don't let anybody hit us.
If a white woman is fine, she don't have to keep her hands off me. And she might trigger me, but I might not mind being triggered. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, Puff Daddy's attorney.
Yes, his attorney, he quitting, right?
He quit, and my theory is that Puff Daddy's attorney quit because he found out something else, and he was just so disgusted by it that he just didn't want to defend Puff anymore.
And that's what I was reading, something like that, and that's what's another theory that someone says. And stay tuned on that. We got like 5 minutes left or 6 minutes left of the show. We're not keep them to an hour. Sometimes we'll go over, but we ain't gonna go too far over for anymore. We're gonna try to keep them around an hour. But here's something else.
6 minutes and Dougie Fresh is on.
How many?
6 minutes.
How many?
6 minutes.
How many?
6 minutes.
Then what?
Dougie Fresh is on. On.
Oh, we sweet. We sweet, y'all.
Anyway, what
if y'all know, y'all know.
What were you saying?
We'll get to the last topic before we head on out. We got like 3 to 5 minutes left. We're going to talk about some polygamy.
All right.
Listen.
Before we get to the polygamy,
okay.
Let me say one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Stay tuned for Sunday night when we're going to talk about the gold card that the president has proposed to rich people coming to this, foreign rich people coming to this country. If you haven't seen it in the news and you want
read about it,
you want to know
it's
more
crazy.
about it, stay tuned on Sunday night.
Because yes, I'm gonna say this: it ain't about the poor motherfuckers escaping over here anymore, getting a green card. No.
Okay.
Those motherfuckers ain't coming in. Trump making sure your poor ass ain't coming in taking money from our people.
Mm-hmm.
He wants the rich people to come in with the gold card. You get a gold card and you gotta buy it.
Not the green card.
You can't come in free.
Gold.
You get a card. You gotta pay $5 million and you get a gold card. Bring your rich ass on over here and spend that money with us Americans. We don't care as long as you got that gold card. Ain't that right, Governor?
Gold card.
Gold card.
All right, now
Trump, hey man, put us on a commercial.
Now,
we need
now get to the polygamy, please.
We're terrible.
Get to the polygamy.
Listen, we're terrible.
Okay.
Please. Listen.
The polygamy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You killed me with that shit.
Polygamy.
I couldn't stop laughing. Listen, the gold card, it's real, people. Look it up. But here we go. With With
You want to laugh for a minute?
oh, I already
Get the
laughed.
laughter out your system.
Listen, I got it out
And
because
then
we
you
only
can
got
talk about polygamy.
we only got so much time left. But that is hilarious about that go kart.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it on my Facebook. Then we're gonna talk about it Sunday.
Yeah.
Trump ain't bullshit.
Yeah.
He's a gangster.
We might have to wait till Sunday to talk about polygamy.
No, we're gonna talk about it right now.
Okay.
Listen, polygamy is taking on a big thing in America, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, polygamy is taking steam. I remember people used to go to jail for this shit in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was only in Utah in those little concentration camps that the Mormons had.
Tracy can.
That's what they were. Hey, listen.
All right.
So now, man, everybody's got 3 to 5 chicks,
Why?
3 to 5 wives.
Yeah.
And he's a superstar. Neo has 4 wives, man. Got things for all of them, live in the same house.
How's that possible?
I don't know. Like I talked last week about the dude with his mom, his girlfriend, and her mom.
Yeah.
Listen.
But he wasn't married to the.
No, he wasn't married anyone. That's
just,
still the polygamous act, but he wasn't married. Polygamy, you got to be married to him.
Yeah. He was just with a.
He was just doing a player thing, right?
He got lucky with got caught up in a competitive relationship with mother and daughter.
Right.
You know, one of those mothers who try to stay hot. And
But she was kind of hot.
compete with the daughter.
Oh God, she was kind of hot.
She's kind of a sicko.
Oh yeah.
So obsessed with her daughter and then banging his boyfriend.
Whew, that was funny, man.
Banging her daughter's boyfriend.
And got pregnant. Number one, you got a daughter that's 20 years old, and that's your last kid. Get your shit tied up or get them motherfuckers cut out. I tell you, like I used to tell them, man, get that motherfuckers out right now.
Yeah,
Your son just got born, your daughter just got born, take them motherfuckers out. It ain't for me. I just tell friends that.
You can get a vasectomy.
Okay, sure can. Who says I didn't have one?
Have you? You have a vasectomy?
That's another show. That's another show.
Sunday.
See what he do to me?
Talk about
Hey,
it.
yo, this is my best friend.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
We talk about it Sunday.
Okay, it'll be a Sunday we'll talk about it, but it might not be next Sunday, but it'll be a Sunday.
Okay.
But polygamous, Neo, superstar singer, millionaire, multimillionaire, got these 4 bad little young, I don't know if they're young. They're in their, early 30s, I would imagine.
I don't know.
They got kids by Neo and shit, and he's just praying them around like, this my hoes.
You sure he's married to him?
He's married to them, so he says,
Okay.
these my hoes.
All right.
And that's what he's looking like. And everybody got mad at them. Listen, they outlawed the pimps. There's no more pimps you see walking around.
That's against the law?
Oh, yeah. And they man, listen, that's why it's internet pimping now.
Well, scratch that one off the list. Thought I had something,
They did a
another
big-
career on the side here.
Oh, yeah. Johnny might not, he might have invested, but we'll talk about that later.
That's okay.
But they're taking the pimps off the streets. So now I guess these sweet motherfuckers is marrying them. Listen, I ain't mad at you. But here's the thing. Like I told you last week, when I ain't mad at the dude for knocking off the mom and the daughter, that's a bucket list thing. And listen, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just going to speak to you. Like I told you when I started this motherfucker a few years ago, I'm going to speak to you from the heart about what I know and for what people told me. Knocking off a mom and daughter, that's a bucket list accomplishment.
Yeah.
And I wish somebody would try to knock off my wife, my daughter. Listen, we're going to have problems. Just hope I don't find out.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying to you is this.
What if they just try to knock off your wife? Will you be okay with that?
No.
Is it the combination that gets you upset?
That'd be worth, listen, that would really, what if that happened to you?
My wife and daughter?
Yeah.
You can knock off my wife if you want, because I'm not married.
Well, yeah, but your daughter's another thing.
No, I don't.
That's what I'm saying. So what you gonna do? You just answer the question myself.
My daughter's 11.
I'm not talking about not now. That's
When she's 20, I still ain't gonna agree. You know what I'm saying?
no. You can't just say like this is what I want to do. I'm gonna knock you off, and I'm gonna knock your mom off, and then you supposed to sit back as a dad like,
Listen, I'm going to be scrutinizing the guy who comes around my daughter even
Anyway.
when she's 20.
right,
I don't care what his plans are.
right.
He could be the nicest guy in the world. I'm going to make him prove it.
Prove it. And guess what? There's no such thing.
Yeah.
Because you and I both know.
Mhm.
Like what Fred ever say, you and I don't know. Remember Fred said, he said, you and I don't know. Well, we know.
Mhm.
Women fall for that okie doke. And listen, that girl's daddy and her ex-husband should be like, you know what? I'm cutting everything off, and I'm taking the house back and selling everything. Live off his money.
Mhm.
Live off what he gonna do for you. But that's another show for another day. But listen, this polygamous shit is crazy. Like I said, I ain't mad at dude for knocking off the mom and daughter. I ain't mad at him because it ain't my wife and my daughter. It ain't my mom and my sister. It ain't my cousin and my aunt. I don't give a damn who. Listen, I don't care about that. But what I do care about is, like I told people last week, I'm gonna say it again. I ain't mad at that because we've all done some foul shit growing up, and I agree that I've done some foul shit growing up. But it's the kids.
The kids.
If you got the mom and the daughter pregnant at the same time, it's the kids. You got two innocent people that's gonna grow up fucked up, and
Kids are gonna be siblings,
niece and nephew or whatever.
Right.
It's gonna be fucked up.
Brother and sister.
Brother and sister to the mom, uncle to you, and then it's too much family going on.
Yeah.
You can make a big circle. Okay, the kid by the mom is the sister to his baby mom,
So
and the aunt to
your
dude.
aunt's your sister. That's stupid. That's so funny.
That's some West Virginia shit.
That's some crazy hillbilly.
But this polygamy shit is going on, man. And what I don't understand, America. What I'm gonna ask you before we.
So Neo got 4 wives.
Yep, and they're all pregnant now. Got kids. They all had kids by him.
Okay.
And before we shut it down for the night, I'm gonna let Dover give this topic. Give his take on this topic
On Neo.
on polygamy.
On polygamy. Look, polygamy. I don't get polygamy.
I don't even.
To be honest with you,
I get it, but I don't understand it. If that makes sense.
Most guys can't satisfy one woman, let alone they don't. A lot of people would like to have a girl on the side, a side chick.
Yeah, most people do.
But they do. I never had one when I was married. I didn't know that was like a common thing for you to have a side chick. Be married and have a side chick.
I didn't either.
My marriage broke up and I only had one woman, my wife. It still didn't work out.
This guy's
if I had a woman on the side, she'd still be beating me upside the head. Like, you did what? And got them pregnant too. That would have been digging in my wallet. But I guess if you rich, Neo's rich, right?
Oh, he's a big time R&B singer. Yeah, he's got
to me, the whole marrying more than one woman, I can't be down with it. And morally, it's just wrong, right?
That's what they say. Yeah,
it's just wrong morally. You're piss poor morally. So if he's really married to more than one woman, then he should get a divorce from 3 of them. Take care of your children.
Oh, so what do you say about Nick Cannon and guys like that who are purposely?
Nick Cannon's having a lot of kids, but
purposely
he ain't married to more than one woman.
No,
he's just frivolously slinging dick.
Man, I don't get it. I had kids with multiple women. I didn't purposely do it.
Yeah.
No one purposely goes out and say, you know what, I'm gonna get this motherfucker pregnant. If you do, you're a sicko.
Mm-hmm. But you've taken care of your children.
Yeah, I do the best I can.
And some guys don't. That's the problem.
But Nick Cannon's got a lot of money.
Nick Cannon's got a lot of money. If he's
luckily we're living in today's times, so the 70s or 80s when they would have blackballed that motherfucker.
He's got a lot of money. He's got a lot of kids. But if he's taking care of them and being a good father, then who am I to say that there's anything wrong?
Well, what I gotta say is that the older I get, the more I think about the kids. I don't think about the person, the man himself. I think about the kids.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about them?
What happens when all 13 or 14 of them grow up and they want to get with each other? How do they, it's just.
Kids want to meet each other and find out who my siblings are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what if their dad dies? And I don't wish that upon anybody. But if he dies, the kids are all, I'm sure he's got money set aside for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you think those vindictive women are going to say, yeah, let me introduce you to your brother. Let me introduce you to your sister. You think they're going to do that?
No, women. But they should.
That's not. It's not the question. Should they or not? That's the question. No, that would be a different question. Should they? Yes, they should. But do you think they will and would?
Introduced to
All the women are going to come together. You know what?
no, probably not.
That's what I'm saying.
They're probably not going to make the effort because they don't want to. They don't care about.
They don't
it.
care about it.
You know, if you want to meet your brother, some of them probably,
And
most are going to do is say, if you want to meet your brothers and
you
sisters,
do it when you're 18.
they give them some information.
Yeah, you do it when you're 18. When you're out of here.
No, some of them might
Shit.
allow
I know how
you to,
my women are.
if you're a teenager, go meet your brothers or sisters by going to such and such a place. His ex-wife or another one when he got pregnant, or not. Some women meet each other and they don't have animosity after the years.
Man, it's just rough, man. And I'm just saying, listen, men, we have to start thinking, and I wish someone would have told me this.
Mm-hmm.
We have to think about the future, not for us, for our children.
Mm-hmm.
And no one told me that. Everything I got told was, you know, from the hood I was in, the hoods I visited your hood, and, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we were together,
You
and
visited my hood and knocked up some chicks out
no.
there.
They
A boot knocker. They called him Jay Creep the boot knocker.
ain't that a bitch. But no, when I go to your hood, your fellas be like, oh, knocking out. I was like, yeah. They gave me props.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start, instead of giving people props for knocking these chicks off, we need to let them know.
They congratulated you.
No, yeah, I got congratulated for knocking chicks off when I was young. I got congratulated for knocking chicks off every time. And you know what? And I used to do that to people.
Yes,
It was the same thing that I did to people. So I realized one day, like, you know what?
that's the male thing.
Yeah, but it ain't cool.
Yeah.
You know what's cool?
Did you write?
Finding one chick,
Mm-hmm.
having kids with her, and settling down and raising that family and doing the right thing by being a man of the house and taking care of that family. That's what's cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yep. It ain't cool going around knocking off this chick, that chick, getting her pregnant, getting this one pregnant. We don't know that at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it at the time.
Okay.
But now I know it, and
Let me scratch that off the list.
I ain't fucking over. But what's cool is, man, listen, taking care of your family, listen. And you know what, people? I get it. You have kids with chicks you don't make it with.
Mm-hmm.
You have kids with chicks you don't even like.
Yeah.
But you know what? It ain't the woman's problem anymore. I should say what she
Sometimes
should.
you have kids with somebody who's stupid.
Yeah.
And
And you know what? I should blame it on the women. They should have told me they was on they were on child support. And it's not just me, my people. They should have said I said, you know what? You're damn right. We blame it on the women. You know what, motherfucker? You shouldn't have fucked her. Number one. Or number two, you
unprotected
should
sex.
have wore protection.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wouldn't be going through it. So instead of blaming the woman all the time, it's time to look at the men.
Mm-hmm.
And the men,
Time to look in the mirror.
it's time to look in the mirror.
Mhm.
We are the masters of this universe.
Stop
We
passing
are the
buck.
masters of this destiny. Stop blaming women.
Stop.
It's on us.
Stop
And I had to grow old.
take some responsibility.
I had to grow old and go through what I went through to realize that.
Mhm.
And I'm telling you, people, you're gonna learn. T Crow.
You gonna learn.
You're gonna learn.
Mhm.
From Jay Creek, T Crow, and my man T Dover. We had a
Mhm.
great show. And remember, it ain't their fault. Everything you do is your fault. Because all you gotta do is say no.
Public
But
service
and she looks good, she smells good, she
Public
feels
service
good.
announcement.
What the fuck are you supposed to do? Still say no.
Yeah.
Public service from Jay Creek. I didn't say, well, I ain't gonna talk about me. It ain't about me. It's about y'all.
Anybody?
My day's over.
Mhm.
And y'all ain't got it the way I had it because things and times are different. But listen to me. Everything that was changed remains the same.
Yeah.
You could still make a choice to say no.
Listen to the creepster.
Listen to the creepster. You ain't got to do it.
Mhm.
It ain't for everybody. I'm leaving it at that. Dover, you ain't anything to say to the people?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
boy.
That ain't flavor Joe. Flavor Dove.
Thank you for tuning in.
And a great show tonight.
Thank you for watching,
Great show.
following, listening.
A lot of people tuned in. And I also want to thank you people who's coming in on YouTube. I see our vibes are going up. The views are going up. Everything's going up, man. Listen, the more we climb, the more you grind, the more it helps everybody. And listen, when we make it,
how does this help everybody?
It's going to help our followers.
Okay.
Because I got a plan. You know me, I give back.
Okay. All right. He'll buy you some chicken.
Ain't that a bitch? Listen, people, if you got anything out there that you need promoted or whatever, I have a mobile podcast unit set up now. We can come, we can interview people, we can put it on the air, we can broadcast things live, we can promote whatever you're doing as well. Hit up As the Crow Flies. It's part of the Offensive Podcast. My man Dover. Mm-hmm. You got Nikki Jean. You got John T.
Yeah.
Listen, you got everybody involved. And it's been a great show. And, you know, I love you and thank you for your support. I'm going to let Dover take you out of here.
Take us out. And with that, we're out of here. Like last year. See ya. Peace.
I don't even remember what the... I knew the outro was. It's gotta be it.
Let's fly high in the sky. Let's see crow, let's the crow fly. This is the podcast. We may be the outcast, but we're outblast and we outlast anyone in lane of the podcast. This is my show. If you don't know now, you know. We're gonna go to the peak. So high, we may see J. Creek. But never mind, let's talk about the facts of politics and some of the tricks they hide behind the wall. And the American great game of football. This killer's nation around here. Black and yellow, black and yellow. If you don't know now, you know. Oh yeah, religion, yeah, we talk about religion and other topics too. As the Crow Flies Podcast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. As the Crow Flies Podcast. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. As the Crow Flies Podcast. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. As the Crow Flies Podcast. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, we got a lot of things going, people.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.